All right, here's another installation using my Apple Vision Pro. I'm a residential Ethernet installer. I retrofit Ethernet in finished homes. Right now, I'm searching for the studs. That's the most important thing to understand my boundaries. I'm just using this wall scanner. Basically, it just allows me to see the width of the stud. I also use a magnet to double check and make sure it was a stud. That stud was extra wide, so it kind of confused me. So I brought out my thermal scanner, and as I can see, this was going to be a window. That's why it's framed out weird. So anyone who uses a measuring tape wouldn't have found that. So you also want to have a thermal scanner so you can see other things that don't show up. Now I'm just marking the horizontal framing. I just want to make sure I can make my outlet the same level. So right now I'm using a laser level. Allows me to send a laser through the middle screw of the outlet and make sure my template will be level with the outlet that's already there. Now I'm just tracing it out. This makes sure my box is leveled and also matching the same height as the outlet nearby. Right now I'm just cutting in my plate. Always cut towards the stud. That way, if you run into some extra framing, you can always go back the other way. All right now I'm inspecting the wall, making sure there's nothing going through my bottom plate, wires, anything like that. I'm using my 3-foot flex bit. I use a small bit for the first drill shot. This way, if I make a mistake, it's a small mistake. Next, after I make my first hole with the small drill bit, I go back with a larger drill bit. This is a 1/2 inch bit. I just line it up, find the exact same hole, and I inspect, make sure that I'm in my hole, and then I drill. After making the hole larger, now I send my rod with my cable attached down to the crawl space. That's what I'm doing now. The next thing I'm going to do is go to the modem end. This is the side of the modem. I'm finding my studs again. I see that there's not enough room in that stud bay to add another box, so I'm just going to go over to the next stud bay. Right now my laser can't shoot across, so I'm just going to measure with my measuring tape to the middle screw of the outlet, and that will be the middle of my box. So I'm just marking it with my jab saw, and I'm going to put my laser, not my laser, but my template back against the wall. Now I'm cutting out my box again. This will be basically where my faceplate is going to go for the next wall. I make sure I'm off of the stud a little bit. That way, if I run into any framing, I have enough room to back up. I'm inspecting the wall again, making sure there's no water pipes or any electrical going through the same bottom plate. Now I'm going to do the same procedure, smaller bit first. After the smaller fit bit goes through, I will attach my larger bit, and the larger bit will make the hole bigger. Like I said, I'm just making sure I hit that same exact hole, make the hole bigger. Then I'm just going to go ahead and send a rod down, and this will be the rod that I retrieve when I go down into the crawl space. Starting off with a small bit and going up to a larger bit, it does help conserve my battery, so I'm not eating up wood. So it really does help starting small and going big. What I just did was I added my 3D objects. As you can see, these help me know exactly where I'm going to go in the crawl space. This is me in the crawl space. There's my modem location. This white phone represents the office, and now I'm just routing my cable. Make sure the cable stays high and tight. That's the plan. Keep it up as high as I can. Once I find the other rod, I just attach the cable to that rod, and then I go back and staple my wire. Basically a clean installation. That's pretty much it. After this, I go back inside, terminate, add the faceplates, test, and I'm done.